Hello and welcome back to Flow with Shenae. Today's class is a full body flow. We are going to start lying on our back. So when you're ready, lying down on your mat, feet are hip width apart, shuffle your heels in close towards your glutes. So you should almost be able to brush your fingertips by your ankles. Then rest your arms by your sides. Take a deep breath in through your nose. I want you to feel your belly expand. And then as we exhale, tucking our tailbone under, scooping in through your lower abdominals as you hip roll up into a bridge position. Rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. Wrap and squeeze to the glutes. Take a deep breath in at the top. And then exhale, roll and ripple the spine back down. Bone by bone, unraveling down to the mat. Finding neutral, and I want you to just take that hip roll again. Deep belly breath. Exhale. Start to draw your navel in towards your spine. Drill your heels into the mat as you roll up. Deep breath in. And then exhale, ripple back down. Do that a couple more times, just feeling that beautiful release to the spine as we warm up through the body. Rolling on up. This time at the top, I want you to take a pause. Reach your arms back overhead. Deep belly breath. And exhale, ripple back down. Keep the arms reaching back. Feel that release to the shoulders. As your hips come down, tailbone gets down to the mat. Sweep the arms back down, and we'll do that one more time. Tucking under, rolling up. Reach the arms back. Deep breath in. And exhale, roll on down. Once we get down to the bottom now, just bring the arms back by your sides, and rather than articulating through your spine, you're sending your hips straight up into your bridge. And then we're going to hinge halfway down and lift back up. Halfway down, then drill through your heels as you lift up. Now at the top of your bridge, make sure you're sliding your ribs down towards your hip bones. You're keeping your core connection strong. We want to keep this about glutes and hamstrings and not feel any lower back. So we shouldn't feel lower back take over at all. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and stay, hold your position, rising up onto your tippy toes. We've got heel risers. We lower the heels back down and then lift on up. Now as you lower and lift the heels here, I want you to really wrap and squeeze into the glutes to try and keep your hips lifted. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, for 2. Now last one, lift and stay. Hold up on those tippy toes, and we're doing top range pulses. Lifting up that inch higher. Wrap and squeeze through your glutes. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and stay. Lower the heels gently back down onto the mat. Now I want you to really squeeze into your right glute here as you float the left leg up off the mat, extending it up towards the ceiling. Let's start to lower that leg down and then kick it back up. Now the heavier you press your arms into the mat, the more stable you'll probably start to feel there. So if you need that support, go ahead and press those arms down. Really drilling your right heel heavy down in towards the mat here. Again, core connection is strong. We're here for 4, 3, you can do it, 2, All right, last one, kick up and stay, hold it there. You're going for that heel rise. You lift the right heel and lower. Lift and lower, really starting to feel right hamstring and glute fire. You've got this. Keep that left leg nice and long. Just 3 more. 3, for 2. Last one, lift and stay. Top range pulse, let's go. Lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel down and then slowly come on down to your mat. Try to keep your left leg long up to the ceiling. Hands supporting your head. Deep breath in to prepare, and on your exhale, lift into an ab curl. As you do this, you're going to lower your left leg down and then kick it back to the ceiling as you lower your head. Let's go. Exhale. And lift. You want to think about really imprinting your spine here, scooping your belly in and down. 4 more like this. 3, 2. All right, last one, lift and stay. You're gonna hold your ab curl and just fold that left knee in and out. Elbows are wide, make a little cup with your hands and let your head stay nice and heavy. So you're not pulling on your neck here. Think about lifting your chest a little higher to get into those deep abdominal muscles. Breathing through it. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, lengthen it out and stay. You're gonna hold it out there. Now from here, we're gonna start to bring your right leg over and across on top of that thigh. Fold the left thigh in, so both knees are bent. We lower down, left toes tap the mat, and then as you exhale, we're gonna lift and pull the knees in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So we've just crossed that right leg over and on top of the left thigh. Left toes tapping down as you lower your head. You're giving me 5 more like this. 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and stay. Hold your ab curl and just tap those left toes down and then pull the knees in. When you pull your knees in, I want you to try and do a little tiny lift of the hips. So you're lifting your tailbone, getting into those lower, deeper abdominals. Head is still heavy, lifting the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, and then lower all the way down to the mat. Arms come by your sides, uncross your legs, make sure your feet have shuffled in, nice and close towards your glutes. And from here, we begin to tuck your tailbone under and roll on up. Coming up into your bridge position, make sure you're tucking your ribs in, core is cinged in nice and tight. Let's stabilize on our left side now. We're gonna wrap and squeeze into the left glute, extend your right leg straight up to the ceiling, and then we lower and lift. Nice controlled movement here. So the only thing moving is that right leg. Want to try and keep your hips centered, your pelvis stable. Drilling your left heel down into the mat, and again, press the arms heavy for a bit more stability. 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift it up and stay. Let's rise up onto the ball of the foot and lower, heel rises. Remember to try and keep everything nice and still as you just lift the heel and lower the heel. Hips stay up, right leg long. 4, 3, 2. All right, last one, lift it up and stay. Give me that top range pulse. You're lifting up an inch, up an inch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel gently to the mat and then unravel all the way down. Bring the tailbone to the mat, right leg still long, hands support the head. Let's lift, ab curl, lower the right leg down, and then reach it back up to the ceiling as you lower your head. Breathing everything down into the mat as we come up. Try to keep your elbows wide here, so we don't want to start to pull on the neck as we fatigue. 4, 3, 2. Now last one, let's hold our ab curl and we're just going to fold the right knee in and lengthen it away. This whole time you're thinking about imprinting your spine, really bringing your belly button down in towards the spine. Flatten that tummy. Keep lifting your chest, keep working on lifting that inch higher. We want to feel our deep abdominal burn. We're here for 3, 4, 2. On your last one, extend it out long, hold. You're going to bring your left leg over and across the right thigh and then fold that right knee in. As you lower your head, tap your right toes down. Exhale, lift back up. Lower and lift. Scooping up into that little ball. Take your time with this movement. Really think about scooping the belly as you lift. And as you tap your toes down, you don't want to feel an overarch in your lower back. We shouldn't feel lower back again take over. 2 more. All right, last one. Let's come up and stay, hold, tap the toes down as you bring the knees up. Little lift to the hips. Use your breath. You can do it. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one here for me, final time. And then lower all the way down. Uncross the legs. Once you are there, just take a little windscreen wiper of your knees from side to side. For that beautiful release. As you let those hips sway. Just one more on each side. And then come through center, hug the knees in towards your chest, gentle little massage of your lower back into the mat. And then just come up into a little ball, bring your forehead towards your knees. We're gonna tuck and roll up into a seated position. And when you're ready, meet me in 4-point kneeling. Shoulders coming forward over your wrists. Knees directly underneath your hips. Really tighten through your waist and start to extend your right leg long behind you on the mats. Right foot still down, and just notice if you sunk into the left hip when you did that. I want you to aim to square those hips up, pull the ribs in, and we're just lifting our right leg up off the mat and then gently bringing it down. Lift and lower. Now I want you to feel as though someone's coming and grabbing that ankle and really pulling it back behind you, away from the body. So think about lengthening the limb, lifting through the glute, and pulling those abs in tight. Keep thinking about staying centered to the mat and actively pressing out of your shoulders. Next time we lift, take a little pause and we're adding on. Inhale as you bring your chest forward. Exhale as you press back up. Then tap your toes down to the mat and lift up. Let's repeat. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap the toes down. Exhale, lift the leg back up. Flow and move with your breath. As you're doing your push-up, I want you to aim to try and keep gluing your elbows in towards the sides of the waist. So we're really working into our triceps here. Still really lifting through your glute. Next time, just keep your leg lifted and we're just going for that push-up. Down. Press straight back down. Aim to try and bring your chest further forward to make it a little more challenging for you. Down and press. 3 more. 2. Last one, you're going to press yourself back up and hold. Little pulses with the leg behind you. Lift, lift. Keep pulling your abs in nice and tight. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently place the foot down to the mat. Tuck the toes. You're bringing your left knee in towards your nose, lifting it off the mat. Lower down, then lift that right leg back up again. Let's bring it down. Go again. Knee to nose. And lower. Actively pressing out of your shoulders. And I want you to get the knee as close as you can towards your nose here. So if you can go all the way in, go ahead and do it. Full flexion through the spine. Four to go. Super strong through the shoulders here, through the upper body. 2 more. Now last one here. Bring that right leg up. You have 1 more set of pulses to go. Lifting through the glute. Reaching the leg away from you. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your right foot down onto the mat. Let's reach our left arm up towards the ceiling. Take your gaze with your thumb and then thread that arm under and through. Drop the shoulder down towards the mat. We'll do that 1 more time. Take it a little further this time. Inhale, twist, 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 open rotation. Exhale, close it in. Pressing ourselves on up. Step your left foot back and come into downward facing dog, lifting your hips up. Once you're there, you may choose to just stay there and drop the heels down, or perhaps you want to take that pedal out of the heels. Feeling that release down the back body, grounding through the palms of your hands, lifting your hips up and back towards the ceiling. Start to step your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Soften your knees, walking your hands in towards your feet, and then stacking your spine, bone by bone. Let's unravel. Coming up to standing. Natural turn out of your feet, sitting back into a squat. We lower down for 2 counts. We come up for 2 counts. Down for 2 and up for 2. Driving your knees out, making sure your knees stay tracking over 2nd and 3rd toe. As you reach your arms up, keep sliding your rib cage down the front of your body. 3 more, nice and slow. And let's start to pick up the pace on your next one. So it's 1 count down, 1 count up. Down and drive. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold at the bottom. Step your right foot out wider than the mat. Step it back in, then drive up to the top. Next time we go down, let's go left foot out, left foot in, drive it on up. Down, out, in, and drive. Keep alternating. 4, 3, for 2, last one like this. Now we're going to come back and we're going to stay lower. Keep reaching those arms out, in, stay low, keep alternating from side to side. Feel that deep sizzle in the legs and the shoulders because you're reaching those arms. You can do it. 4, 3, 2. Now last one, come into your squat, hold, hands to prayer, sink a little deeper in a bottom range pulse. You've got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Woo! Give your legs a good shake out. Felt that one? Bring your feet in a little closer, hip width apart. Let's take a deep breath in, reach up. Take all the air in, reach, reach, reach. Interlock your fingers, palms up. Inhale, shrug your shoulders. Exhale, relax them down. Open the arms, nod your chin, articulate your spine. Soften the knees, walk the hands forward. Let's come out into our downward facing dog. Once you're there, choose to drop both heels or pedal them out once again. Do what feels good in this little moment. Although this is our rest phase, it's still quite challenging. We're still really pressing out of your shoulders and you're still lifting away from the mat. Just going to take another breath here. And then slowly come on down to the mat, dropping your knees down. We're in our 4-point kneel position. So from here, shoulders forward over the wrists, knees under hips. Begin to extend your left leg nice and long behind you. Let's lift it up, gently tap it down. Lift, tap it down. Aiming to keep your hips square. Just notice if you sunk into the right hip. Draw your belly in and away from the mat. Try and pull your ribs away from your top. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Now next time you lift and stay, add in your push-up, down and press, tap your toes to the mat, lift them up. Let's go. Down, press, tap and lift. Aiming to bring your chest forward in between your hands, wrapping and squeezing your glute that entire time as you do your push-up. The exhale is going to help you on the way back up. Use it. 4, 3, you can do it. 2. Now this next time, we just stick with our push-up. Down and press. Keep the leg lifted and press. 4, 3, You've got this. 2. Now last one, press it up and stay. Take the pulse up with the leg. Lift, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot down to the mat. Hug your right knee in to the chest now. Lift it off the mat. Lower. Lift that left leg. Toes down to the mat. Scoop the belly. Again, flow with the breath. The breath is helping you, it's guiding you. Try and get your knee as close to your nose as you can. We're going to get that flexion through the spine. Last 4. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. One more knee tuck. And now lift that left leg. Little pulses up, up. Squeeze through that left glute. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently bring it on down. Left toes tucked under on the mat. Reach your right arm up now. Take your gaze with your thumb. And let's thread that arm under. We'll do one more. Inhale, twist that a little bit further. Exhale, thread. Prop yourself back up, dropping down to your forearms, stepping your right foot back into a plank position. Holding our plank, actively pressing away from the mat, tighten through your waist. Right knee gently taps the mat, really gentle tap, lift, left knee now. Alternating. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift the knee, hold, pike your hips up, and then lower yourself back down to plank. Lift and lower. Really strong through the shoulders, sliding those shoulders down away from your ears. 3 to go. 2, you can do it. You're gonna give me one more. Hold the plank now, hold, 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 double knee tap. Both knees tap and lift. You are so close. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, keep it strong. 3, 2, one more. And then slowly, slowly bring your hips down to the mat. Still propped up on your forearms. Halfway lift with the chest. Have your toes pressing heavy into the mat. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, resting all the way down. Choose to come back up onto the forearms again, or perhaps you want to come in with your hands underneath the shoulders, lifting to our cobra all the way up. Now we don't want to feel clunking into the lower back here. Think about drawing the belly in, pressing the pelvis forward, lifting out of the shoulders, really lengthen through the spine, and then lower down all the way. Keep your legs about hip width apart, arms come by your sides, palms facing down. We're going to inhale to lift the chest back up, this time without the support of the hands, pressing the back of the arms to the ceiling, and then lower. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you lower. Keep pressing the legs heavy down into the mat for this sequence. Lift, 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 drawing the abs away from the mat as you come up. So think about pressing your pelvis, your hip bone's heavy, and you're pulling your abs in. Your core needs to stay really strong here. So we protect our lower back and think about spinal extensors as we lift. Really working into the upper back. Now next time, lift up and stay. Open the arms out to a T, out to the sides of the body, and then squeeze back into the hips, and then lower. Let's do that again. Lift, open the arms out, reaching the fingertips away from you, squeeze back in, reach the fingertips towards the ankles. 3 more. For 2. Last one. Gonna squeeze into the side body and stay there. Hold, hold, hold. Doing little pulses with the back of the arms up towards the ceiling. I want you to aim to keep the chest lifted. Keep pulling those abs in tight and really work into the triceps and your lats. Those big muscles down your back. You're squeezing. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Slight gaze forward. So you've got that beautiful length through the back of your neck. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1, and then fold all the way down. Bring your hands to stack on top of one another. You can rest your forehead down, and we're going to bend the knees in. Little windscreen wiper of the legs. And now from here, let's press ourselves back up and just come into a child's pose. Let your knees go out a little wider, big toes connecting, rest on down, reaching those fingertips away from you. Really feel your sit bones draw down towards your heels. Take your right hand over and across to stack on top of the left now. Drawing your right glute down to the heel, that deep release all down the side of your body. Beautiful, bring it back over now and go to the other side. Left hand stacking on top of the right. Press your left hip down towards your left heel with that deep release all down the side. And then bring it back to the other side. Lift yourself on up into your 4-point kneel. Taking a cat stretch, inhale, take your gaze forward, drop the belly. And then exhale, we're gonna round through the spine. Inhale to arch through. Exhale as we go into the cat and round. Just one more here. And then come into neutral. Take a little seat back onto the heels and give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. Bring your hands out in front of the body, interlock the fingers, press those palms forward, separate the shoulder blades and let your chin rest down towards the chest. And then open the arms out and around, take the hands behind the body, interlock the fingers, reach down towards your toes, puff through your chest. Final deep breath of class. And as we exhale, you can unlock the hands. We are all done. Thanks so much again for joining me. Have a beautiful day.